What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the COVID cast. It's actually the first episode, so that's great. Hopefully the trailer went well. Um, what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be talking about a story of how me and Kenny, or Charlie's boy, introduce
That's
yourself.
me.
Yep.
Hello. Me.
Got the cops calling us, and Nathan's just gonna be here to react, I guess. I don't know. He's guest star.
Gamer.
He's our guest star.
Yeah.
What's
Woohoo!
up?
So
Guest star.
I have a good couple stories that
Yeah, we got a good
could be.
couple stories, but like, we'll see if we get to those this episode. We might get to another story. We'll see. Depends
Yeah.
how long this one story
I
takes.
have one that we'll probably definitely have to do.
Today for the
Okay, yeah.
background, we're also going to be playing some the new Modern Warfare. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
That's gamer.
Yeah. So
Alright. How do you want to start this off?
how are we gonna? Yeah. What do you
think
mean how we're
start
gonna
off with
start
the
this
bike
off? We're
ride.
gonna start off by saying why we got into this. So first off,
The
Yeah.
popo.
what happened is, okay. So first
Start with the bike
we're
ride.
making a trail in my backyard. Me and Charlie's boy, Kenny. I'm just gonna refer to him as Kenny now. Me and Kenny were making a trail in my backyard of my house, and we were just like, we were doing it, and then we were like, hey, let's test it out on the bikes. We tested it on the bikes, and we're like, man, there's this one tree in the way. We should take it out.
Also,
So
keep in mind, this is late at night, pitch black.
no.
Like,
We were
9:30.
riding
Pitch black
bikes,
left off.
and we were riding it when it was like the sun was going down. And then by the time we were done with bikes, and we thought maybe we should take that tree out, it was pitch black outside. It was like 9
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, 9:30.
we decided to go for. We were like, okay, well, let's grab the tools. And the tools, right? Okay, this is also kind of important. There's a garden shed just outside the outside of the
Woods.
outside of the woods where the trail is, but there's still like a good 15 feet, I
But
want to
also
say.
keep in mind the woods is not. We don't own it, or Josh
Yeah.
doesn't own it.
Yeah, we don't talk
It's
about
on
that
his
though.
land.
It's not my land. I don't
We
own
don't-
the woods. We just
we don't.
use it because it's just a dirt trail. We're not actually harming the trail or anything. Or the woods. We're not pouring concrete or nothing. Everything's
We're not
temporary.
farming the
Like
trail.
we could easily take it out. So
Okay.
yeah. Anyways, we were riding. We decided, hey, let's do this. And so while we were doing this, we decided to. So I went inside to go grab our speaker so we could listen to some tunes.
Well,
While
no, we
working.
decided to just use some earbuds because we didn't want to be loud.
But then we decided to not to wake the neighbors, which is kind of
Yeah.
important. And so we were outside, and
What was that pause?
what do you mean?
Shut up, we don't talk about that.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
We were playing or
Yeah,
playing. Oh God.
Shut
We
up,
were-
Nathan.
We were doing it because Kenny was using an axe, so we wanted to be
Yeah.
safe boys
Well,
and
safe?
not
What?
take our
No,
legs
I just-
off.
I just wanted to see what I was hitting. That's all.
Yeah, I use safe very like
Jo-
loosely.
Josh
were
wanted
just
to
trying
be
not
safe.
to, like-
I wanted to make sure I'm hitting the target.
Yeah, Kenny was just making sure he was landing his hits on the tree.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
we're
let me
cutting the
just say
tree down,
this.
and we actually okay. So like, say what 30-40 minutes pass, and
No,
we're
it was only like 10 or 15 to 20.
10. Well, it
Well,
probably felt
the-
like that. It was probably like 30 minutes.
I don't know. The first half, maybe more. I was using one hand because Josh made me hold literally everything, like water bottles,
Dead
lights,
Larry.
phones.
You
Yeah.
were holding stuff? I thought I
I
put
was
everything down.
No, and towards the end, when you got there, I put it down. But
Okay.
at first, I
Such
was
a-
using a hand. That
Okay,
like,
sure.
no
I didn't know that.
accuracy.
Okay, so yeah, so what did I go get? I went to go get the saw. Yeah, I went to
You
go
went to
get
go
like
get
a
the
little hand saw,
Yeah.
so it'd be easier to cut the tree down. But by the time I got back, Kenny was already like like a quarter of the way down with the tree, and then as soon as we as soon as we got done, or as soon as I got back, I just said put all the stuff down or something. Apparently,
Yeah.
I don't remember doing this, but
Yeah,
okay.
you did.
Okay, so
Did you?
I made him put all the stuff down, so that's when he actually got to work. And like
Oh,
15 minutes
I
later,
was
the tree went down.
doing
It
it.
was good.
Oh.
Everything was fine. It was good in the hood, And
Gamer.
yeah,
And
Until-
where do I take it from here?
until a car rides by, and we didn't think much of it. But then it stopped and backed up into a driveway or something, or like turned right down
Yeah.
into the woods towards us.
And
But
Those
by
are
this
mad
time, we
daring.
were already we packed up all the stuff, and we were
Or
down at the garden
most
shed.
of it. Most of it.
Most of it. That's
And-
important. We forgot one
Good.
crucial part.
Hold on. Josh, how many? Let me take it from here.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, Larry.
So we got everything in there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And by the time like we were in the shed or at the shed, we would look up at the road, like behind the woods, and see just orange lights staring into our soul.
Yeah, it
God,
was
Me and him,
like front headlights, not like side headlights or like blinkers, like straight up high beams
Bruh.
normal
headlights
highlights.
staring at us. Like,
Yeah,
and this is like pitch black, and it's also a downhill. It's at like a 15% grade, so it's not very
Yeah.
steep, but it was like it was still scary because they had to clear that for some like gas lines or something.
yeah.
So
Alright, hold on.
it was
So
clear,
now,
and they're staring at us. So we just kind of sat there
Okay.
in the shed, and we were just kind of like sitting still and just being not weird or nothing, just because we
yeah.
wanted to make sure we weren't about to get run over or
Because the
something.
ops,
We
I was
didn't.
like,
Negro.
gonna kill us. I was like, bro, what?
I was
And
like,
then
yeah.
both me and Josh were like, the axe. And
Yeah,
then
no.
Josh,
The
No.
axe.
We were chilling, and then we put everything up, and we're like, okay, whoa, I think we're missing something. I mean, I did a count, and we only had we had 5 things, but we had 6
Hold on.
tools. We
Yeah.
had 2 rakes, 2 shovels, and a leaf rakes with 3 rakes. But
Well, we didn't take the leaf rake.
yeah, but no, we took
Oh,
it
no, we
out.
didn't even
I think
take
no, we
much.
take it
I
out.
don't,
We
I
did.
don't know. It doesn't matter.
We did take it. Yeah, but anyways, I did a count. We only had 5 tools in the shed. We have 6. So it's like, oh, the axe. But by this time, the orange lights had pulled to the left, and they're in front of the
They were-
neighbor's house, which
yeah.
is like across
Towards
the
the
gas
right.
lines. Yeah, and so we were over that line, and we were in the back of the garden shed, and then we both like kind of looked at each other and were like, okay, what are we gonna do? Cause then when they turned, we saw orange lights on the roof, so we thought maybe it's the city, but we don't want to get in trouble, and we don't want to have evidence of us being there.
Yeah, because then again, we can't.
We didn't know it
Oh,
was the cops at this
Are we gonna
time.
talk
We
about
only thought it was
Germany?
orange lights, so we were like, we only thought it was like the
it's
city
murder,
workers.
murder.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I was walking up there regularly, like straight up. I was walking up there, and then as
Sorry
soon
about
as I took the axe out of the ground, so Kenny had stuck it into the ground, like had swung it, so it stuck into the dirt and it was sticking up.
Yeah.
As soon as I grabbed the axe and pulled it out of the ground, all of a sudden these LED high beams flashed the whole entire forest and lit it up completely. I was completely exposed, and like whoever was in that car could obviously see me if I was standing up. But my big boy, and I guess you could say,
Because he's
decided.
short.
Oh yeah, I'm short by the way. I'm.
He's like
They
5'4",
don't know
right?
this. I'm what? So
He-
I'm probably like
4'11".
5'6".
4'11".
4'11".
Yeah,
let's go with
we'll
4'11".
say that. Just be generous.
4'11".
You're a midget now.
Yeah. Okay. So
Uh,
I grabbed the axe and I'm like, oh crap. What if those are actually the cops? So I crouched down, and so
'Cause he
I'm
was
kind of in like a.
4'11".
I'm in. Okay. He's really gonna
I got you.
put that down. Okay.
He's just
So,
like, Josh,
kept
you're 4'11"
going.
now.
So I crouched down with the axe, holding it like a serial killer or like yeah,
Like
it's
a
like
gun.
serial
Like
killer.
he was 4'11". I got you. Got you.
Yeah, you really do. Got me.
Yeah, I continue. Go.
Okay, and so yeah, so I was crouching and I was running. So I was and when okay, Kenny, you want to explain how I was crouching since you saw it?
I didn't really see it until like I only saw it for a couple seconds. You know the goblin from The Hobbit? I honestly, it's been a while since I watched
Dobby
it.
or whatever.
Yeah. So imagine him, but like his body isn't like crooked; it's even, and he has his arms out, facing up, holding a axe. That's him running through the forest and coming out of the forest and coming down. And I'm seeing like, bro, what is this man doing? And then so after he gets out, he was running towards the shed.
Let me take it from here.
No,
Let me take it from here.
let me do it.
No,
'Cause
I have to do
no.
it, bro. I'm the one who eats shit. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, but my point of view was the best. All right, let me just
Okay.
let me talk.
Okay, go ahead.
So he was running towards the shed, and I backed up because he was.
He is
coming
not a
fast.
4'11".
Shut up.
God damn it, Nate.
Okay. So,
You're
In the middle of
the
a story,
guest.
you beg.
You don't belong here.
oh.
Boy, you
Well,
really
we
trying to
should
have
do
us
it.
not have guests or something? You really
Yeah,
wanna kill
dude.
us,
I'm
aren't you?
like, damn, dude.
Okay,
You should
okay,
praise
shut
me. Alright, okay.
Shut up.
Huh?
So
Yeah, for just
Josh
straight
is
up being
coming in
here.
hot, and I get off the ramp towards the shed, and I'm like I back up so he can come in.
And then,
I'll come in
but
after.
then I say, get into the shed, or like, get in the shed.
Yeah. And then
And-
so he comes in, tries to turn on the
And,
ramp.
oh, just to let you know, the shed's there's a ramp into the shed because it's slightly elevated, and it had just sprinkled a little, so it was wet,
Wet. Yeah.
but you couldn't tell it was wet. So I was running, and my right foot slipped. By the way, I'm still
Sounds
crouching like a
hilarious.
goblin holding an axe.
Like he was 4'11".
Yeah, like I was 4'11.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get there, I slip and I eat total shit.
Damn, Larry.
I
And the
eat
Hilarious.
all of the shit.
The axe hits the ramp actually,
The
the wooden
axe,
ramp.
yeah, and I take the axe with me, and I like it takes all my momentum from falling and smacks into it, and it used the
was
flat
loud.
side, so it has all the energy transferring to that wood, and it
At
was
least it wasn't
so
Surfside.
loud, so
I
loud.
thought we were gonna be in trouble. I knew.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get arrested for like a suppressed gunshot or something, or like,
Yeah.
you know, because it was so loud. It was stupid. And so I quickly like I got on I flipped around so I was
You
on my
like-
butt sitting down and and I grabbed the axe while also
he, like,
dragging the
scoots
axe
in.
and just kind of like, okay,
He scoots in
real
from
quick,
behind.
I just stinky in Modern Warfare.
Okay,
was bad.
Shush, we don't talk about that.
Oh
Okay.
wait, are you guys not gonna talk about the game?
No, no, no,
I
no, no,
no,
no, no, no, no,
it
no, we
doesn't
don't talk about
matter.
that. Okay.
Okay,
So
anyways, continue.
let me continue. Okay, so his back is facing it and he scoots in backwards, and I'm standing on the
Like you're
ramp.
down in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies. I scooted in backwards like that.
Yeah, yeah.
As
So
if he was
I'm-
4'11". Huh?
So
What's
I'm
up, what
standing
happened,
on
bro?
the ramp looking at him
Mhm.
as he's like
It's
laying
like,
on the ground in
bitch.
the shed. And he's like looking at me, like holding his hand out, like opening his hand, then closing his bag. He's like, "Give me the light."
Like I was reaching for the light. No, like I was like if I saw my like it was my last words and I said, "Give me the light." And I
Give me the
and I was flashing my hand like I was putting my hand in and out. And I was like, "Give me the light."
Light.
Give me the
Give
light.
light.
So turn it on, give it to him, and then I get.
And then I rolled up my. By the way, whenever I get hurt, I'm always wearing sweats.
Oh.
I'm never wearing jeans, and I usually always wear jeans. But whenever I wear sweats, yeah, I get hurt. And so
Okay, Larry.
I get hurt. Stop, it's actually true.
Uh-huh.
And so I get up, I recover from that. I'm like, okay, now what?
So
Why does the city workers have high beams or LED bar?
Yeah.
Alright,
So-
once we get to the garage, let me take it from there, okay?
Oh yeah, so I got the axe in there. We stacked it up. We closed the the garden shed, and we booked it down my driveway, which is about a 50-foot run from my garden shed to my actual
Yeah,
house.
It's a good
And-
bit.
Yeah, it took a little bit, and so we were running, right? And we were running, and then as soon as we got to the garage, we turned around after catching our breath,
Oh,
and we see
dude.
2 lights bouncing up and down, and we think, oh crap, that's the cops, and they're on
It's the
foot.
popo.
All right, now let me take it. So we see them, and we look at each other, and we're just like, uh-oh. So
Now from my point of view, what I see is Kenny stands up, or doesn't even, yeah, we
I'm
look
not
at
even
each
saying-
other,
I'm
lock eyes,
sitting-
think, oh crap, we gotta close the garage.
Here we go again.
And then he books it. I've never seen him run faster. Books it over to my garage, and like my garage has a little lever how you turn it off or close it. Sorry.
Yeah.
And he straight smacked that thing like, whoa, boom!
And
Like you
keep in
could
mind, I
hear
played-
it. Like
okay,
I'm
hold on,
surprised the
hold on.
plastic hinges didn't break off. He smacked it hard.
Hold on, remember this. I play volleyball, so I hit it like I would playing volleyball.
He hit
I
it like he hit it like his future wife.
Yo, what wife? Okay,
Yo, because she is
so-
4'11".
Funny.
I got you, bro.
Okay, so after we got to the garage, we're like, get inside. And usually, like, whenever we're done working on the trail, I take my boots off and.
Yeah,
Like,
whenever we're done with the trail, yeah, because it's usually it's like out here in North
Muddy,
Carolina, it's
yeah.
clay dirt, so it sticks to the bottom of
Muddy.
your feet, and it's
Yeah.
orange. So if
No, it tracks
if you get it inside, it's gonna track on the carpet, and it's gonna look bad, and it's gonna be noticeable. So kind of
Yep.
dipped and dipped over to. Just like zoomed inside, and of course this never happens, but for some reason this one time my parents said, "Hey, do you know where the Uno cards are?" And I was like, "No, but we don't got a clue where the Uno cards are." Well, panting, somehow they believed us being calm, and we took
Yep.
off, and then we took up upstairs, and I was like, "Oh crap, my phone!" So we went.
Let me take it from here.
Okay.
So we're like, oh crap, the phone is. Like, we're looking around for it in his room, and we're like, we can't find it. I was like, okay, it's probably in the garage. Let's hurry up and grab it. and we both go down the stairs.
No,
and
no. What I thought, I said, hey, it's probably on on the couch cushions, which is like just downstairs,
Oh, okay, yeah.
my bedroom. So we ran to the foot of the
No,
stairs.
hold on. Let me take.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we ran downstairs, and at the end of the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs, you can see the door, the front door. And as we reach the bottom, we hear the
doorbell. We hear our doorbell, my doorbell go off,
and we
think,
look at each other.
oh crap.
We look at each other, we look at the door, and run back upstairs as fast as we can. We skipped like 13 different stairs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we only took 3 steps to step up my stairs.
Yeah, like
up to my room.
Insane.
And we were both hyperventilating in my room, like thinking,
Well,
oh crap, we're about to get
before.
arrested or something.
Josh was. I was like, all right, just go with the flow.
No, you were also flipping out. I saw
for a
you.
little bit. I was like, okay.
I saw some tears on your face, dude. Don't
let me say this.
We were both
Josh's
freaking
dad,
out. Okay, yeah.
I
Okay,
love
just
his
to let you know,
father.
I'm from California. Like my dad grew up in the hood. He grew up in the ghetto. Okay. So my dad has a few run-ins with the cops, and so we're like, oh crap, and then we're like, oh, let's see if we can listen to the conversation through my window, because my window leads to the front door, and I think they're out front.
Yeah.
And so we went up to the window, and we were listening. We both our ears pressed up against the window, and we were like, and we heard my dad say, "Oh yeah, those are some hooligans riding bikes up in the trails. They weren't building nothing. They didn't have any tools or nothing. They were just riding their bikes." Like he was being super chill about it.
Well,
like,
the thing is, the only one who knew we were actually working on the trail was me, Josh, and Josh's mom. So
Yeah.
his dad was saying what he thought was true.
Yeah, my dad also didn't know. He thought we were just chilling up there riding bikes. We thought he was riding our mountain bikes through there.
Yeah.
But actually, we were like straight up like working on it, because you gotta realize. And after that, we explained the whole story, and my parents are a little drunk, so they're like dying right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're dying. Kenny.
The sigh of relief that came from both me and Josh when we heard, yeah, they were just riding bikes.
Yeah.
Just
God.
man.
Yeah,
And
like
so we went downstairs, and no. After we hear the door close and like the police start leaving.
yeah, we hear our
hear-
parents start talking to each other back downstairs.
And then hear
We
them
both
call
ran.
our names.
No, you know what my dad said? My dad said, Kenny, Josh, and came down there, but in kind of like a laughing way. And so we're like,
We were
are we in
scared.
trouble? I can't really tell.
The second lady
Well,
gets a
like,
bell.
'cause they
Yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't know that we were building up there. All they knew was
Suspicion.
cops came to the door and asked about kids.
Yeah.
And also, I already said about the lights, but like they were like bright LED lights, so
They
they
were
weren't
bright, you
they
could
were
see 'em.
not dim lights. They were bright. They looked like work lights.
Yeah, and it was, dude, I remember, so whenever we were explaining the story to our families, we were like, Josh's brother said, like, he apparently said, Dad, there's cops at the door, and apparently
Okay.
Josh's dad was like, why are there cops? No, there isn't, and then he's like,
No,
oh,
no. You know what happened?
no.
Your dad,
No.
my dad thought that your dad was messing him your dad went to go get the door, and he opened
Oh,
it,
yeah,
or he
that's
looked
right.
out the window and he said, "Hey, there's cops outside." And my dad was like, "No, there's not. You're messing with me." He's like, "No, seriously, there's cops out front, like knocking on the
Deadass.
door." And he's like, "What?" And he came out and he talked to him, like, and he said the whole, that we already went out about the whole riding the bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Oh, and also we made an agreement. If it gets so dark to where we use lights, we're going inside. We're not, no.
yeah, we had to make the agreement. Okay, if we're working on the trail and if it gets dark enough to where we have to use lights to work, that's the time to call it to go inside.
Yeah, because last time, yeah, well.
Last time we had the poo-poos after us.
Number
And,
one
like,
rule of this story, guys. Police sucks. Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. Why not?
No,
Huh?
leave it.
Huh?
Leave it.
What, man?
Leave that in there.
Okay. Oh, Matt, dude, police are so cool, man. What's up? I'm continue the story. So what?
Alright. I mean, that's kind of it.
Like,
That was kind of the story.
Well, not really, no. I mean, like,
No?
there's like,
well,
what?
Well, I mean,
we'll
afterwards
tell your story about the night of the eggs.
Oh, man. Alright, hold on. How far into the podcast are we first?
It's not a
Check the
podcast, but
video.
okay, it's fine.
Well,
Podcast.
Boy, really just okay.
So 90 eggs. All right, let me say. All right, let me get the names out first. So me,
Uh-huh.
Kenny, okay, Parker, Isaiah,
Me.
Eli, and Matthew. There's 5 of us. So we were all chilling in Parker's bed, and we're at Parker's house.
Cuddling up with the homies, you know how it is.
Yeah, chilling out with the homies. Okay, and
The
also this was
boys.
the first. This was the night. I don't know if I told you guys or you, Josh. This was the night that I got my first girlfriend in like, let me think, like 7 years. Yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
bad.
Nibba had a girlfriend at the age of 5? Wait a
No, no,
minute.
no. I was like, at that time I was 14, so 7.
But you were
Ew.
Yeah.
15. You're
No, no,
15
no.
now. It's not exactly like it's a millennium ago. It was
No,
last year.
no.
Damn
Okay. No, no,
millennials.
no. But okay, it doesn't matter. So
Also,
we.
yeah, we're gonna have to go into that afterwards.
Well, okay. Um, I. So we just started throwing things into the ceiling fan. Well, first off, we were having a good old time playing Guitar Hero stuff.
Smoking weed.
Me,
Me and the
Parker, and
boys.
Isaiah are actually in a band. We don't have anything recorded or anything yet. Hopefully.
They're never gonna
S-
record everything.
Shut up, Josh. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, we do.
No. Okay.
Ooh.
So.
Oh my god, what was that? Yo, you good?
I'm dying right now.
Yo, dude, he sounds like he's 4'11". Alright. Jesus Christ, dude.
Alright, so we're playing Guitar Hero and stuff, and then I randomly throw a sock in the ceiling fan, and it flies around. Funny, huh? We keep on
Funny.
throwing clothes.
So funny, I
Then
forgot to
then
laugh.
eventually it goes to toys. Okay,
Lamau.
and then I can't remember
Because he
exactly
was
what it was.
4'11".
Hey!
I can't remember
4'11".
exactly what it was, but I think it was a tomato. Or no, it was a slice of
Was it
cheese.
4'11"?
Cheese.
It was cheese, and so somebody,
Jeez.
I can't remember again who, I can't remember who, but they threw the cheese in.
I think it was Isaiah. Did you say it was Isaiah?
No, I'm not sure. It hit the ceiling fan, st- cut in half, and stuck to the wall. I sat there dying and pointing at the wall. I was like, cheese,
Cheese. Okay.
cheese. Okay, and so
Cheese.
then there was something like head of lettuce, tomatoes,
Oh, what the
pickles.
hell?
Yeah,
Fam.
we were throwing like
No.
food, and then oh my, I can't
Dude,
stress this
Africa would
enough.
be mad at you right now.
Oh, it gets worse.
Okay.
So then there's egg.
Oh,
Somebody
fuck my
throws.
egg.
I know, no, it was Eli. Eli throws an egg into the ceiling fan, and that's when all hell breaks loose. We
Oh.
continue to throw eggs, and after we're like, all right, that's enough egg. We're making the room a mess. This was like after 30 eggs, maybe 40. All
Bro,
right. It's just
insert
coming.
right here. Why does the homie have 40 eggs in his house?
Oh, he has chickens.
Oh,
Okay.
Why is he obsessed with eggs? Does
egg.
he have a
Chickens.
fetish? Is he 4'11"?
Yeah, but what just
No, he's
That's my
happened?
actually
next
pretty
question.
tall.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, like
So,
5'11".
yeah, something like that.
Yo,
Actually, I'm taller
alright.
than him now. I don't know. Okay.
Uh,
So he Isaiah was waiting at the door for Eli to come out because Eli was the first one to throw the egg, and he was like, "Payback." Okay, which if that happened, that would have caused more chaos. But something else happened. Matthew came out, and Isaiah hit him in the head with an egg,
oh no.
and everybody was like, "Oh crap! Why'd you do that?" Also, I forgot to add something here. The same night, I took Parker's knife and stabbed Parker's condom under his bed. I stabbed
Dude,
it
the
and poked
homie
a hole.
condom!
Oh no, that's an important part.
I
So,
can't wait till someone gets pregnant, because that, watch yourself.
well, actually, there's a story that happened at school recently, but we don't talk about
Oh
that.
no.
Okay, so
So
Kyler?
complicated.
yeah, you heard about it?
Oh,
Well, actually, no, that was just a
That's
prank,
enough.
apparently. But all right,
Sure.
let me continue. So I poke a hole in it, all right, and I've explained everything that happened that night. But the next morning, so everybody went to go fill up the condom with water. But remember, I'm the only one who knows about that I poked a hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're filling it up, and everybody's like, "Hey, this will be funny," because they're gonna throw it on
Yo.
Matthew. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm like in shock. It's like, how is this thing? I saw the knife go through completely. I could see the other end,
Was
and
it
I'm just sitting
Magnum
there.
or was it Trojan?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
Okay, well, for the Trojan then. Trojan
But I just
man.
remember like, how is this thing like not breaking? And then they throw it at him, and it gets everyone. I'm like, oh my god, what happened? But I forgot to include this again.
Was it a different condom?
No, I don't know. No. No, I
Probably.
don't think so. No, because he only had one.
That you know
Or
of?
did he?
No,
What
because
if he had
there's
one
only
actually in
one.
his pants already?
He
No,
was
there was
wearing one.
no.
Yo.
It's
No,
warm, okay?
okay.
It's
Who
like
would
a
have
wetsuit.
one? Who would have one condo?
Okay.
Come on now, dude.
Okay, but I remember the morning that we woke up, I just remember hearing, Parker!
What the fuck?
And I, like, my eyes are wide open, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going back to bed.
Good luck.
I was like, good luck with that one, homie. I
Yup.
was so scared.
Boy flaked
Look,
on his homie.
oh, I cleaned up. Dude, there was so much that scared me. Like, you could create a breakfast and egg casino with that.
Sunny side up.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
no.
sunny side up casino.
The sunny
Like-
side condo. Yo.
Like, you could, like,
what's up?
make...
Yep.
Alright, yeah,
I
that's
hate
basically
those.
it, but, oh, man, that egg, or that
Oh,
night
what
was-
happened to Parker?
Oh,
Yeah.
What happened to the boy?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Did
just
he
said-
get it in the butt?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Huh? Or no, he
He
was
said
like,
all
eventually,
he said.
eventually he was like, yeah, you gotta come help me. I'm like, okay.
Oh, please. Mhm.
Oh,
I was
Josh,
gonna
Josh,
flake that boy on the homies.
That's
Josh.
exactly the end of the episode.
No. We got time.
No, I think it is.
We do.
No. I got another story.
Kenny,
Josh.
I don't, no, I don't understand. I don't think I want to hear another story.
No, you do.
I think I want to hear another Parker
Josh,
egg
do you
story,
want me-
dude. With the
No.
condom.
Oh, no. It's not a Parker egg story. It's actually a monster story.
Oh,
Huh?
monster condom story. Oh no,
No, the
dude.
monster. First
Oh,
time I
no.
drank a monster.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay,
it's not
I
really a
thought-
story. He was just crackheaded.
Oh no.
He just got $5 and he was
It-
like,
it
"Yo,
was-
man, give me
I
monster,
was
bro."
like bouncing off like walls 35
Like
feet
I said,
apart.
he was basically wired with crack.
Dude,
Yeah.
I think a story about how Avik slapped the condom in my head would be more interesting. All right, I don't want to hear about you and your monster.
Yeah, all right, then talk about it.
No, I'm good. Dude,
You're
lean
a
on,
guest
bro.
star. You're a guest. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
like,
that's fun. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that's a great time to end it off. Thanks
Is
for
it?
watching the first
Yo,
episode of the COVID podcast. Shut up, Kenny. I honestly could care less.
No,
My
fine.
friend Avik slapped the condom in my hand. He said, yo, man, I was at school and this black guy walked up to me and he said, yo, bro, can I get a handshake? And Avik said, yeah, sure, I'll shake your hand. So when he's shaking his hand, the guy says, boom, N-word, beep, 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 beep. Avik checks his hand and he goes, condom. So he goes to my house and he decides that I need a condom in my life. So he walked up to me and said, yo, Nate, is that condom? Yeah, it is. Can I keep it? No. Takes it back and runs away. My condom.
My condom.
Oh, my condom back.
Homie.
My condom.
No, my condom. I was gonna name him Condo.
Condo.
The class of
Condo the condo.
2047.
No,
Yeah, my mom
Condo
worked
the
for getting
condom.
crashed,
Dude, he's
by the
been with
way,
me
so
for 2 years.
the video
The
just
video
like
already ended.
ignore it. No, it didn't.
So is that gonna be the end of it now? The end of the video is legit me talking about condoms.
Yeah, sure, why not? Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to
Let me
check
plug my
out.
YouTube. I mean, Charlie's Boy. YouTube,
Oh my
yeah.
God, Kenny, I'm literally trying to plug everyone
Okay,
right
my
now.
channel is better.
Nobody
Okay.
asked you, Josh.
No one asked you to stay on this podcast. I'm about to boot you, bro.
I know
Yo.
where
Man.
you live, Josh. I'm looking right at you.
There you ain't.
Look at myself because I'm sexy
Okay.
with my condo.
Okay, so that's the end of the first episode of the COVID cast. Don't forget to check out these people's channels. We got NMK the fastest, NNMK the fastest, all caps,
Yeah.
spaces in between, NNMK the and fastest.
NNMK space fastest. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Also check out Talking Lo-Fi podcast starring Goofy Child Murder, NMK the fastest, and maybe Larry.
And maybe
Also,
Larry as a guest star.
Yeah.
Me and Josh
Still.
have been on it. The recent video.
Oh my God, Kenny, that's hilarious. Okay, and
Lamau.
and then we have Charlie's Boy, which is Kenny, and then they have me. And make sure to check out my personal channel, which is Frying Pan. It's a great name, I know.
He
Yeah.
I
wanted to talk
post
about
random
coronavirus
stuff
to
on
begin
there.
with.
Whatever. Huh?
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
Good
Okay,
luck
yep,
editing that.
thanks
Wait,
for
wait,
tuning
wait,
in,
wait, wait.
and
Josh.
don't forget to come to the next episode. Video, don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.